Hello, everybody. It is Monday, April 13th. This is episode number 16. Oh my gosh, that's so many. Of AMID. This will be week 4. Oh my gosh, of these. I hope everybody's weekend went well. Happy belated Easter to those of you who celebrate it. Hopefully you had a enjoyable holiday. Hope everybody's weekend, again, went well. Was a good chance to relax, do something other than work or think about work, hopefully. So that's good. What am I looking at? I'm not looking at anything important. Now I am. That's so much better. Here we go. What else is going on today? Or what else over the weekend? I mean, it was Easter. I guess I don't know if there was much else going on. It would have been the Masters, but it wasn't. A little disappointing, but that's okay. They're supposed to be rescheduled, so we'll see how that goes. But recapping my weekend, didn't watch a movie this weekend. Like, can't talk about a movie on Monday. Kind of like, it's not great. That's okay. But I did do a couple of Zwift races, like I talked about on Friday. I ended up doing one that afternoon at like 2:30, and did a fine in that one. That was a little bit longer. It was a few laps, included a climb, so that was tough. But I think I had thrown enough stuff into my body beforehand, so I didn't feel too bad. Like, woke up the next day, legs felt pretty good. So, did another race on Saturday. That was shorter, and that one started really fast. Oh my gosh, that one was so fast. That was faster than I expected it to be, but went well too. But Sunday, I don't know if I just didn't get myself enough stuff on Saturday afterwards, but legs were a little bit more tired, so I just had kind of like a relaxed, or at least an attempt at a relaxed ride, and definitely still kind of felt some leg tension, leg soreness. So today's better, but yesterday definitely felt like, oh, okay, yep, there have been a couple of rides. It's a little bit sore, a little bit tired, but that's okay. Again, seem to be doing well today, so can hopefully get back on the bike this evening, and that'll go well. Otherwise, what else did I do over the weekend? So if you watched Friday's show, you saw that I was streaming Zwift through, I guess in this case, it was using YouTube, and had a couple of towels set up to be like a green screen kind of thing. So because I was using my computer is almost 6 years old. Yeah. So it's not great. Like, I have to run Zwift at a very low resolution and have it on like maximum power saver mode for the application too. It doesn't run it that well. I mean, it does fine, but if I get into a bigger event, it will definitely hang up at times. So I have to try to run it on a very like low bandwidth kind of thing, so that my computer doesn't just shut down, because that's happened. So I was looking at trying to get something to run it through my Apple TV, because I can also run Zwift on the Apple TV, and it handles stuff significantly better than my computer does. But I can't stream from my Apple TV. So I got what's called an Elgato HD 60S. And it's like, okay, so you plug the HDMI from the Apple TV into the Elgato, then from the Elgato into the TV, and then you also hook up like a USB cord. So plug the USB cord into my computer, and like USB 3.0 has like the little blue part in the USB thing, both in the port and in the thing you plug into the port. So I match those up, and then the software's like, hey, you need USB 3.0. It's plugged into a USB 3.0 port. I don't know what's wrong, computer. So switched ports, same kind of thing. Shut my computer down, started it up again. Worked for a little bit, and then of course my computer, because it's like, oh, is this still taking a lot of like power to do so, turns its fan on. So I'm like, okay, I'll plug in my external fan too, and it stops detecting like 3.0. It's like, oh my gosh. So this may end up becoming oh hey, looks like I need to get myself a new computer of some sort. So, or do I, again, quarantine, do I build myself one? Who knows? But we shall see. That stuff I need to think about and kind of wrap my head around what it all takes to build a computer because I've not ever done that. So we shall see. But anyway, yeah, that was about it this weekend. It was very unexciting. I picked up groceries on Friday, but didn't do much, which is okay. And then this morning, sometimes I'll listen to like some podcast. Today I listened to ESPN radio, just different sort of background noise. And you get multiple voices interacting and like laughing and stuff. So it's like, okay, it's just different sort of background noise. But turns like it goes to a commercial break. It's like, okay, I can kind of tune out. And then I get a commercial for a new show. I think that's debuting tonight or tomorrow on ABC called, and now this is going to be the full title. The Bachelor presents Listen to Your Heart. That's the whole title. It's not Listen to Your Heart, presented by The Bachelor, or it's like from the makers of The Bachelor, Listen to Your Heart. No, it's The Bachelor presents Listen to Your Heart, which is supposedly going to be like a Bachelor spinoff based on like musical duet couples getting together. And there's supposedly going to be musical challenges or something as a couple once they're paired off or once they have paired themselves off, I think. I didn't understand. I don't watch The Bachelor. I don't watch The Bachelorette. Isn't there Fantasy Bachelor or Bachelorette? How does that work with couples then? Is who lasts the longest? Who doesn't break up? Who stays together after getting knocked off of the show? Who decides who stays and who leaves? There's a lot of questions that I have that I don't really care that much about. But yes, in this time of social distancing and self-isolation, we are going to have 12 people, 12 couples living in a house together like they normally do for The Bachelor. I don't know. And spending quality time together and maybe with multiple groups of people. And then we're going to show this, and this is going to be what's going to help get America through this. I mean, I'm all for music and stuff, but let's put possible musical couples together and have them also enter into romantic relationships, because that can't be a recipe for disaster at all. But I'm not a television producer, so I obviously don't know what I'm talking about, but that's okay. But yeah, The Bachelor presents Listen to Your Heart. There is not a single, okay, why? Why, I guess, is a vowel. But it's like there is no vowel in there, so you can't make a nice little like acronym out of it. TBPLTYH. No. No. So, no. Well, maybe somebody will enjoy it out there, but it's not going to be me. I did get caught up on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Those were good. This year's Halloween heist episode was very enjoyable. There was a new Magnum PI episode. It was good. A little emotional, but good. What else? I don't think I've watched any other new television shows. Nope. That's okay. Otherwise, the weather this weekend. What the heck? Like, I mean, we had pretty decent weather last week. I mean, it was sunny and clear and 50s, 40s, 50s, 70s, high 70s one day. It was pretty nice. This weekend, I mean, Friday when I went to get groceries, it was brisk but not bad. I was just picking them up. And then Saturday was okay. Not great. It was fine at times. Sunday, though. Rain, snow, sleet, wind, super windy. It was super windy like Saturday, too. But, like, oh, hey, yeah, you're going to get like 30 mile per hour winds with gusts of 50. Okay. I mean, I wasn't planning on going outside anyway, weather, but you don't need to tell me with the wind that I should stay inside. I mean, it was bad. And then it's like, no, this is not Easter. This is not Easter weather. So that was very strange. But yeah, it was not fun. It was definitely a third winter kind of thing. Yeah, very much so. Yeah, just it was gross. It was really kind of gross. enjoy it. Um, I'd be sitting here on Sunday, and it'd be raining, and then it started. I guess it was snow, but it was not. It was like it was coming down very hard, and it sounded like really small, like bits of hail, like hitting the window and the roof. So that was really loud for a while. So that wasn't great. But yeah, and then the wind whipping around the corner, feeling like it's gonna take off part of the siding. That was a wonderful thing to try to fall asleep to last night. So that was fun. But yeah, it was cold, windy. It's still kind of brisk. It's supposed to be kind of brisk like all week. Not great. It is clear out today. Like I can see blue sky, so that's good. But it's a deceptive blue sky. It's blue sky and like 35 degrees with winds of like 20 miles per hour. So I'm checking the weather just to make sure. Yes, 34 degrees. Sunny. Pretty good. Except for the winds of 18 to 27 miles per hour that make it feel like 23. So bundle up if you're going to go outside. I think I have mail that I need to go get, so I will have to put on a coat and hat and gloves maybe, because it's not a super short walk. It's not far, but it's not super short either. It's not the end of the driveway. It's like a block. So all outside. I have to do that, but that's okay. Yeah, we are into another week of wonderfulness of this. So that's okay. Hopefully everybody is doing well and is coping. And Easter is a bit of a like holiday to check in with family, and I know some folks on the CP team were doing some like virtual kind of Easter celebrations. It was Ben's birthday on Friday, so Ben, I apologize for not wishing you a happy birthday on Friday, but it sounds like you had some sort of like virtual birthday party. And I apologize for not wishing you a happy birthday on Friday. I believe we discussed this too, when your birthday was, probably on this show, because you asked what you should do for like a birthday party. So I apologize for not wishing you a happy birthday. I hope you had a great birthday. So one other thing that I saw. So we get our like emails like for like different updates and stuff from like the higher ups. And in it said that, oh hey, there was a message from Peyton Manning. Saying just Peyton's like, okay, we probably all know who Peyton is, but like, okay, it was Peyton Manning. Records like a 85-second video in his closet with a Nationwide hat on, like thanking Nationwide Associates for all the work that they're doing during this pandemic, which is like sitting in the roles that we do. We are not really like, our work hasn't changed that much, I don't think, because of this. Yes, we've had some questions. I know Jeff has had questions about like, okay, how much of an impact could we possibly see from like business income claims? Turns out it's a decent amount, but we're not necessarily like pivoting based on, oh, hey, this pandemic is going on, so we have different stuff to do. So it feels a little awkward to get thanked by Peyton for those kind of things, but yes, we're Nationwide Associates, so thank you for that. But our job hasn't changed that much, and maybe that's a good thing, and we're able to adapt to that. But that's okay. But further down, or later on in the email, you see something where Dale Earnhardt Jr. had so they're doing like this virtual racing stuff. But in his first race, I think it would have been like a Formula One open stock. I don't know. It wasn't stock car racing. It was another one where like his paint scheme was a Nationwide one, and it looked really cool. I ended up like opening it up, like opening up the replay. I think it was Saturday, and you can say, oh, it was a very nice looking Nationwide paint job. He had the number 3, so I'm not sure if that. There's probably a variety of reasons why he had the number 3 instead of the number 8 or the number 88, but why do I know that? I don't know. But I was like, oh, hey, this is more or less kind of still sport, so that was cool. But I turned on like the replay of the broadcast, and after like getting through all the babble leading up to the actual race, you get to the race, and so it's a car race like starts. I don't know what it's like. It's like a rolling start or something. But they the it's very because again you're thinking like okay switch cameras and stuff, but the camera angle switches and you're looking at like a row of like a big line of the cars. And again, it's a video game. So suddenly you see like a car blink in and out a couple of times, like it's reconnecting. And then three or four cars start like twisting and turning like into each other. And again, this is before the official first lap has started. And these cars are going flipping and they're skidding off into the infield. They're crashing and stuff. It's like, well, the race hasn't even started and we're having internet problems causing crashes because again, you're seeing these cars blink in and out. It's like, okay, that can't be a normal thing that happens during a race, even on a virtual platform. So internet connections are causing loads of mayhem, even in virtual racing. But bright side of that, I did see some like paraplegic, I think, Canadian racer or race car driver who had gotten hurt. I think it was like 2018, and he's a walker that he uses to walk, but they've got these like they're not cars, but you have like a simulated cockpit where it's got a seat and a steering wheel and stuff like that. And most people have like pedals. He's got a throttle and stuff on his wheel. But because of that, he's able to participate in something like that. So it's like, oh, that's kind of cool. So that's good to see. A nice positive outcome of some of this is, oh, hey, some athletes who aren't able to normally participate in something like this are able to do so. And they're able to do so from like the comfort of their home where they know that they can be properly they can properly care for themselves. So that was good. But what else? And like thinking about that, and like again, that was broadcast on like NBC Sports Network on Saturday, I think. Like maybe middle of the afternoon. So not prime time like 7 p.m. But also not, oh hey, at 9:30 in the morning we're gonna show this. So that was interesting. My sister's boyfriend is a big NASCAR fan. Like very big. Like multiple parts of car, like flat, like hoods, side panels in this house. Many helmets. So I don't know if he's been watching these kind of things or not, but that's like, okay. Yep, their sport is also gone. So at least in this case, compared to like baseball saying, oh hey, we're gonna split the leagues into something different and go do it in Arizona and Florida, all of the drivers are able to do so or able to race from their homes and stuff and just get stuff set up that way. But then instead of relying on a pit crew to properly change their tires and make sure they've got the right oil and gasoline and stuff set up in their cars, they have to make sure they have enough internet connection. Otherwise, they're going to crash before the race even starts. So it's like, well, there's still chaos very, very much possible in a race, even if it is virtual. So that was different. But what else? What else is going on? Okay, so again, Easter is done. So now it's Memorial Day is the next holiday kind of thing. I mean, we don't get anything off for Easter, but I think some folks would probably take Friday or Monday off depending on what. Apologies for the yawn. Depending on what they are doing around the holiday, but I feel like Memorial Day the next big like ish holiday for like possibly taking time off. And I'm going to look at my phone. It's horribly unprofessional, but I'm going to because I'm going to pull up the calendar. I really should move. I don't have the calendar on my like first home screen. I feel like I should maybe do that. Oh gosh, I need to fix something else on here too, but we'll get back to that. Okay, we've got. Well, okay, we have Cinco de Mayo, but I don't think that's a day we're going to take off. What else do I have? Mother's Day is the 10th. That would be strange. I mean, I live 8 hours away from my folks. So it's a little bit harder for me to do something for Mother's Day or Father's Day if I'm not like kind of planning on something already. But yeah, that's definitely different. And like, and all the people who go out with their folks for different things. Mm. But yeah, the next big one would then be Memorial Day. That's over a month away. We might be back by then. Who knows? But Sarah's asking, how many siblings do I have? I have one younger sister. She's 2 years younger. She went to Luther. How dare she? No, it's fine. Luther is a big like rival college of Wartburg, but she enjoyed it, so that's good. That's the important thing. She learned, she enjoyed her time there, and feels prepared to go out into the world and teach. So that's good. But nope, just one younger sister. So, again, we've had, and my family and I just don't, like, I text my folks some, but there's not much communication between us. I mean, yeah, sorry. It's not something that, okay, if there's stuff that comes up, yeah, we'll talk, but it's not like a constant, okay, we need to be in like some sort of constant conversation or daily conversations. But we've had weekly like video chats we're using FaceTime. Everybody's using Zoom. And all of the stuff that I've seen with like privacy stuff coming up on Zoom, it's like, it's probably fine, but that doesn't sound great. And I thought Skype had like group calls now, and pretty sure that, like, I mean, Google Hangouts are a thing, and they, okay, more family information. I've got multiple, my dad's got what, 4 siblings? I think so. I can count, it's fine. But we do a kind of a gift exchange, not a secret Santa because you know who's giving you the gift, but draw names kind of thing. And then we open gifts on Google Hangouts, and that's worked really well for like 5 years now. So I don't know. I don't know if Zoom was just like poised to like slide in and be like, "Hey, this is great. You should use this." But I haven't had like bad experiences with Google Hangouts really. So I don't know. And again, it's, oh, hey, you can just click a link instead of having to go somewhere else. But either way, folks and my sister have used FaceTime. It's 3 devices total. My folks just use 1. So that works really well. But again, no horribly long conversations about various things that we are doing. So that's okay. Plus, she lives with her boyfriend now, so she's got somebody else there to hang out with. So we're less concerned about whether or not she is getting lonely. So that's good. So that's quite good. I didn't get to see my folks' kitty yesterday. I should get a picture. She's cute. Cleo is her name. So that's good. My mom is going through a bunch of scrapbooking. So she's got a bunch of photos from all parts of my childhood. And there's so many photos. So many photos. And no reason, I'm not getting a dog. Again, my landlord, I don't think would allow it. So I'm not going to get a dog. But, oh, there's so many photos. So many photos. So maybe, I don't know if she's actually going to get them into the scrapbook at all, or if she's just looking at them some and organizing, but who knows. There's plenty of time for her to do stuff like that, so she'll figure stuff out. But, oh yeah, she'll send me different photos from, it's like, oh my gosh, I remember that, or oh gosh, I don't remember that. So, interesting to see what I do or don't remember, but that's okay. What was it? No, I was talking with, I forget who I was talking with, about like first like baseball game that I went to at Miller Park. So it was like, I think the park opened like 2001, and it may have been that year, it may have been 2002, where we went down there for a game, and the we was my rookie league baseball team. So this is maybe the last year of Coach Pitch. It's not T-ball, it's above T-ball, but it's below like Little League. So those are all like kind of like geographically based. So it's all people who kind of like lived around my elementary school. And then the kids and the dads ended up going down. And yeah, 2001, 2002, cell phones weren't that popular. So the way, again, we had more people than would fit like in one car comfortably. I think we had 2 or 3. So the way we communicated between cars was walkie-talkies, which is like, whoa, that was so cool at the time. You like pick a channel, and I think the ones that we had like a call feature, so you could like, if you had the same like radio on the same channel, like the same model collection, you could press like this call button, and it would ring the other ones instead of just having to like press the talk and stuff, and that felt really fancy for 2001. So that was cool. But oh gosh, we sat in like upper left field. I don't think we were in. We might have been in fair play. Like, yeah, we weren't in like foul ground. We were like, if the ball was hit to us, it would have been a home run instead of just a foul ball. But oh, it was a midday. It was like a 1 o'clock game on a Sunday. We were in the sun the whole time. It was so hot, so uncomfortable. So, if anybody goes to Miller Park, eventually, at some point, try to certainly avoid sitting in left field for any kind of day game. And then there's portions of like the third base side in foul territory where you'll still be in the sun for some of the time. But first base side, it's very unlikely that you'll be in the sun for really kind of any part of the game. So I don't know. Left field, oh yeah. 9 or like 7, 8, 9-year-olds in the sun. Not a lot of sunscreen. That did not feel good. It was hot. That was not. Don't do that. But oh yeah, I remember driving down there. Boston to Milwaukee is like 3.5 hours, 3 hours 45. Probably even more back then, before all the road construction stuff that happened. So yeah, that was a slog. But we had the walkie-talkies to talk with people, so that was fun. Yeah, you think about it now, it's like, well, the kids would just be texting each other. So, yeah, different time. But no reason, I'm not going to eat a dog. What else? To finish, oh gosh, it's almost done. Food. What am I going to do for lunch? Probably a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm hungry. An apple, carrots. Yeah, I'm hungry, which is, like, I had a snack. I have not ever slid. I have not gone down. What is the past tense of slide? Slid? I have never slid down. Slid. I have never slid down Bernie's slide. There's supposedly ways that you can. I don't know if it's like part of a tour or if there's a ticket package of some kind. But yeah, I have not gone down Bernie's slide. It looks really fun. It looks a little nerve-wracking because it's not a horribly high-walled slide, and like it's just out over the left field bleachers and stuff, or left field seats. So there's a non-zero chance that you could slide out of it, but I mean, it's also not that high up. Like, and depending on like if you're in like the 400 sections at Miller Park, it's not that high. Like, you're basically that high anyway. So it certainly looks fun, and I think I want to do it at some point. But I don't think I can be like, oh, hey, let me just go down the slide as a 27-year-old. I don't think that'll be something that'll really work anymore. But well, I've got a couple of cute, like, first cousins once removed. They're under 10 years old. That would work. That could get me up there. I just need to talk to my cousins about that. But I think they would go. They're Cubs fans, though. That makes it a little more difficult. Cubs Brewers games are chaotic. We'll see. I think I've got like a 13-year-old cousin she's a Brewers fan. That would work. She's small. We'll see. Yeah, definitely boo. Oh, it's Cubs Brewers games at Miller Park are kind of weird. Because you don't get normal Cubs fans. You get Wisconsin Cubs fans. And like Northern Illinois Cubs fans who don't go to Wrigley games. So it is different, but that's okay. Anyway, it is 11:45. Oh well, it's Wrigley North is so dumb. It's so dumb. We're not going to talk about that. Can be a whole different show. That can be a whole. I've now gone to a decent number of Cubs Brewers games over the last couple of years. Again, when both teams have been good. So that can be a different show. That can be a different topic of discussion. But yeah, it's not hard to be civil. I get that you're tailgating and you're having beer and stuff and getting drunk, but come on. On both sides, it's not hard to be civil. It's really not. It's a baseball game. There's 161 other ones. It's fine. But that's okay. Anyway, it is 7:46, 12:46 Eastern. Hopefully everybody has a good rest of your Monday. Monday fun day. Tomorrow's show is at 12:15. I forget why. I think I have like an go on, mouse. There we go. I think I have an Oregon meeting. Nope, never mind. It's a Nebraska meeting. You can blame Nebraska for me having to move tomorrow's show. But until then, so that's at 12:15, 1:15. Have a good rest of your Monday. Hopefully Tuesday starts well for you as well. But everybody, again, remember, wash your hands. Again, now we're recommended to wear masks. I don't have a mask yet. Maybe I need to make myself a mask. I have bandanas, but it feels a little weird putting on a bandana. So we'll see. But have a good Monday. Wash your hands. Don't touch your face too much if you go out and about. And stay safe, everybody.